Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to bring you my video for hashtag Defemember 2024 days 3 and day 4. I have done my makes off camera. I just wanted to walk you through them. It's going to be a really quick video and show you what I have done. For day 3, the prompt was apothecary label and quirky cat or dog. And here is what I have created for that prompt. It's just so lucky that I had just recently purchased a little pack from Temu of some little quirky little cats and animals. And here it is right here. So I just used one of those. You get a little variety of like 100 different stickers. And I thought that would be fun. So I just pulled out a cat. And since it's quirky, he's already quirky enough, but I gave him some wings. I gave him some acetate wings, and I just made a little flip out. Got a little writing spot on the back here, and a pocket here, and just put some labels, and it says, if you're lucky enough to be different, never change. I like that. And bought some little bottles and such here, little labels, a little bit of cheesecloth for a little texture, and that's it. And then there's a little small pocket that sits back here. So that is my make for day 3. I thought it turned out pretty cute. I was kind of just didn't know what I wanted to do, but that's what I ended up with, and I like it. Okay, so for label and quirky cat or dog, I've got a little flip out writing spot with a pocket, double pocket should I say. One pocket there, and a second pocket there. And I just stuck something in there for now just so I'd remember that there's a pocket. But I'll probably go in and change and put something else in those pockets at a later date. Okay? All right. Hope you guys like that one. And then for day 4, it's snippet roll and woven flowers. Now that one, I got a little stumped. I have no idea what a woven flower is. So I just kind of had to work my brain and started playing around. And I did the make, but I left a little bit to show you guys my process and finish it up. So let me plug in my glue gun real quick. And while I'm talking, that can be heating up. Okay. Now, what I've got for this make is, am I in frame? This baby here. Well, let me move my journal. I got this guy. Doesn't that look interesting? Now, what came about here is I had a piece of packaging, acetate packaging that I've been holding on to, and I was like, you know what? Let's use that. But I have a fabric snippet roll that I just use scraps, and I make them when I have time, and I just make long rolls and just cut them off as needed. So I wanted to use a piece of that for my snippet roll, fabric snippet roll, and that's this here. I cut down a piece, but I was like, instead of making a traditional belly band, because that's what originally came to mind, let's make it into a side tuck. And I pulled out this piece of acetate and combined the two, glued it down, and then I had to think of the woven flowers process. And I was like, what do I do? What do I do? So what I did, and this is just my interpretation, I don't know how, I took a piece of chiffon ribbon and I folded it really, really small as I could get it, okay, and glued it down. Then I intertwined some of this beautiful, I don't know what you call it, some type of a twine, my glue gun is hot, around it and twisted around it, and then I rolled it up, and it looks like it's been woven in and out, right? So I thought that was a really good look, and this was my first one, and as you can see, it's a little bit looser and kind of wonky, I guess you would say. So on the second one, I glued it a little bit better and made it a little bit tighter and wound that one a little bit tighter, so you can kind of see the difference in the two. How this one, and the sun's coming in, this one's a little bit looser, and this one is a little bit tighter wound. Okay, so then I made a third one, and that's why I didn't complete the third one, because I wanted you guys to see the process of how it looked when I wrapped the cord together. And this is what you get. okay? Because once I glued it together, it gets pretty stiff, okay? So rather than make a third one, I was gonna put a third woven flower right here. I thought, you know what? That looks kind of weird with that acetate just out there all by itself with nothing. So I gave it a little wonky cut, and I took the third woven piece and I hot glued it around as a finishing look. And I'm kind of pleased with that. But before I glued my flowers down to add extra interest to the piece, I did some stitching, did a couple circle stitching, added a little piece of scrap lace underneath. Because this snippet roll is stitched, I felt like I needed to add more stitching in the piece. So I just left a little bit peeking out, just did a little wonky stitch there. And it doesn't look pleasant on the back at all, but you're not gonna see that anyway, okay? But overall, I really like how that came out. I mean, it took me a minute to see where I wanted to go and what I wanted to do with it. So now I can cut this off now that I've shown you this extra bit. And who knows, maybe I can incorporate that into something at a later time. It could be anything, okay? But that is my side tuck page with snippet roll and woven flowers. But to take it one step further, I feel like it needs a little bit extra, maybe something in the middle of my woven flowers. So I grabbed, here we go, these pretty little flowers. And I've got several different colors, so let's see which one works best. I think there's a lighter color in here too. Let me pull it out. Well, maybe that's it, just 3 colors. Okay, but I have these. Isn't that pretty? And I was thinking of this one because it's closest to kind of the brown, and maybe put, I don't know, let's see. Yeah, I think the brown looks better, the darker one, don't you think? So I thought I'd stick a couple of those just right in the middle to finish that off. So that's why I have my heat gun going, and then we're gonna do that. That's one of the things I really like about this challenge, this series, Defemember. It really takes you out of your comfort zone, because this one I really had no idea where I was going with it. I was like, what is a woven flower? But once you get going, you can come up with something really, really pretty that you're pleased with. And I absolutely love that. What do you guys think? It can go on the left side page, or it can go on the right side of the page, however you choose. I think that's really nice. Okay, let me unplug my glue gun so it can start cooling down. Let's find a page to put this on. All right, so snippet roll and woven flowers. All right, so that's where we left off with the quirky cat. And let's see. And I'm trying to just keep them in order if I can. And it can just go on any page. But I think that looks kind of bland, don't you, with nothing on the page? Let's see what else I've got in here. And I've got a lot of blank pages because I wasn't sure. Yeah, I think it adds interest if you have something in the background, but I don't like that. So we're gonna have to go a little bit further. Oh, here's a page, let's see. Oh, we could cover up his face. Yeah, that works perfect. And then we've got a little side tuck to put a tag in. What do you think? Yeah, I like it. So while my glue gun's hot, I'm just gonna use a little bit of that. Because with all the sewing and the stitching and the gluing, this is a heavy piece anyway, so it's probably best that I put it down with something good and sturdy and strong. Just like that. I love it. Actually, I really love it. I'm gonna add a little smidge there. And another little smidge on this side. Give that a hold. Make sure it's not glued down to the next page. All right, and there we go, guys. What do you think? I like it a lot. I really, really, really do. I like that a lot. And I'm sorry, the lighting is kind of in and out here. That's pretty. I'm just wondering how I could use this. I could put a tag in there and put it as a tag pull. We'll see. But anyway, let me grab, I got one of my tags from day 2. Let me grab that. And there we go. Look at that, guys. Nice little tuck spot right there. I like it a lot. That's really, really, I think it just has a really interesting look to it. Okay, well, enough of that. That is my make for days 3 and 4. Okay, guys? Apothecary, label, and quirky cat or dog, and snippet roll, and woven flowers. I hope you guys liked the make today. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. I do apologize about the sun glare there, but I think you can see that pretty well. And I am done. I will see you for the next day, and take care. God bless. See you soon. Bye-bye.